of course,
to acknowledge the 100. It was all being taken. As you say, this is out. There was a false belief the public would not accept lockdown or would only do so for a short period of time. Public inquiry would be able to add.
Yes, hello, good morning. It's just gone 6:30. Welcome to the programme. Nice to be back with you. So we've been struggling to kind of sum up this coronavirus report, this COVID report, and how the government reacted. And I suppose you could summarise it by saying what they're saying is mea culpa. We screwed up on the PPR. We screwed up big time on the care homes. Our check and trace was terrible. We're sorry about that. But hey, didn't
report?
No,
of course, because this is the MPs who have come out with the Select Committee report. It's the House of Commons Science and Technology Committee and the Health and Social Care Committee. And frankly, I think the verdict is far more damning than that. Absolutely. Decisions on lockdown, social distancing during the early weeks of the pandemic and the advice that led to them rank as one of the most important public health failures the United Kingdom has ever experienced. The UK was too slow to bring in isolation of infected people and their households. The early weeks of the pandemic exposed deficiencies in both scientific advice and government action. Abandoning community testing at the beginning of March was a seminal failure. The decision not to test people being discharged from hospitals to care homes early on was a failure and led to deaths in care homes. And we've heard from bereaved families that they are beside themselves, that not enough has been done. Because that was an absolutely critical moment, wasn't it? Because it sort of marked how serious March of 2020. And Boris was asked specifically about whether people should carry on hugging, shaking hands. Let's have a listen.
From May 2020, this was what Hancock had to say about the issue with care homes. And again, the complacency is phenomenal. Let's have a look. Protective ring, there was no protective ring. It was a disaster, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the one thing this report...
Looking at them now, and this is by far the majority, to summarise them, they're saying, well, this is all very well. This is Captain Hindsight talking.
Yeah.
Now, is that...
That interview. This is Sir Patrick Vallance doing an interview on Radio 4. It's on tonight at 8 o'clock as part of the station's Day of the Scientist. Well, no, unfortunately, that's disappeared, and so have you, Richard.
Sorry, I dropped my pen. 7, obviously a lot of questions for him.
Yeah, because he's the chair of the Health and Social Care Select Committee, which is one of the committees that's come up with this report. He is, of course, also a former health secretary.
And there's a criticism that some of the...
Absolutely. Exercise sickness was the pandemic preparation, which went on under his watch. We will indeed ask him about that. Thank you all very much indeed.
Thank you.
And lots more still to come on the programme, including exclusive live interviews with Chris Eubank and Elizabeth Hurley. You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV.
Our time now for our biggest competition ever, and the winner will decide whether to take that £1 million in cash or £10,000 every month for 10 years. Big decision. Here's Andy with all the details. Yes, Good Morning Britain. It's just a couple of minutes past 7 o'clock, so here's Charlotte with the latest headlines.
Charlotte, thank you. Still ahead on Good Morning Britain, Queen frontman Adam Lambert